So in this eye, again, you can see the red blood vessels, quite a bit of it is very prominent, okay? Again, this is a reflection of acidosis in the body and inflammation. When you see that dark ring going around, that's a skin ring. It shows that you're not eliminating waste properly through your skin, so you need to address that. There's also a blue ring going around, that's called a cholesterol ring. Indicates the body is acidic, has toxins in it, and the body is trying to defend against those toxins and inflammation, so it uses cholesterol. Also, look at the yellow color, orange color here. That's sulfur and candida. It's in your bowels, okay? The bowels. This is all here at the bowels. And the top part here is the brain section, and you can see there's a lot of congestion there, and it's also yellow and orange. So you have potential candida in the brain, which means that you're more prone to brain fog, etc. Okay, and or sulfur. So it could represent sulfur or candida, and not necessarily one or the other. Okay, but that's what it represents. The blue, the white color you see all over the eye, okay, is the lymphatic stagnation of the body. The dark ring going around, that's called a malabsorption ring. It means you're malabsorbed, you're not absorbing nutrients as you should be. This is due to microplaque in the small intestines. The blue color you see here, the purple color, that's a potential plaquing in the eye, so potential cataracts, or the buildup of mucus in the eye. So you need to clean it up. Hair and scalp is here, okay, you can see congestion, and here's the brain, as I mentioned already. You can see fine lines leaching on the pupil. They're faint, but you can see them. And this is called lymphatic. This is called the radi solaris. Indicates toxic amounts of waste leaching out to other body parts and glands. So you need to get to clean the gut. You can also see there's a line going around the bowels here. Okay, that's called the autonomic nerve root. Indicates that you have a weak digestive system. And look at the black ring here. You see that it's emanating inward. That means your stomach also is to the weaker side. So it needs to be addressed as well. And look at the white dots going across. These white dots are called lymphatic rosary. Indicates that your lymph nodes are stagnant. Okay, they're moving towards the swollen side. So that also needs to be cleansed as well. Okay, but you can see that the white color is not only white; it's turning orange yellow. So again, that's sulfur and candida. So we need to strengthen those. So right here is the pituitary gland. You can see the dark color there. The pituitary gland is affected. It's the gland that controls all the other endocrine glands. When it's weak, they all tend to be weak. And here's the pineal gland. Pineal gland is also to the weaker side. This affects your sleep. So you want to strengthen the pituitary gland. Very often when you strengthen the pituitary gland, the pineal gland takes care of itself. But if you have current sleep problems, use the Good Night Sleep formula on my website to help you sleep. Here's the forehead. Here's the eyes, nose, mouth, jaw, tongue. The sinuses, they're all here. Okay, you want to take steps to clean the sinuses. Use a neti pot to clean your nose. Use a eyesight formula to wash your eyes. Use use the ear syringe to ear irrigation kit to clean your ears as well. Chew horseradish root. You can put cayenne pepper or ginger powder on your nose. Help you break the mucus congestion there to flow out. Okay. Use my neurological and circulation formula to also help you as well. We have to get the mucus out of the head region so you can see better, taste better, hear better, and function better. Right here are the tonsils. Okay, tonsils are so congested. That's the lymph node of the head. It's what drains acid out of the head region. So you want it nice and strong. And here's the parathyroid gland, also congested as well. This can lead to varicose veins, spider veins, brittle hair, nail, and skin. So you want to make sure it's nice and strong. And so clean it up. Use the parathyroid gland formula if you have those symptoms. Here's the thyroid. Thyroid is weak. Thyroid is weak here because it's confirmed with the dark ring, indicates a weaker thyroid, and you can see it's a bit white. So we're going to use the thyroid lift formula to address it. Here's the vocal cords, voice box, and the esophagus, all congested of lymph. You want to use a respiratory tea and tincture to help break the mucus congestion. And here's the upper back region, the middle back region, and the lower back region, all congested of lymph. Okay, the spine runs across here. So you want to use a circulation down formula to address it, or the cayenne pepper formula to push blood flow to that region. Okay. Right here is where the bladder is located. Okay, bladder and lower back are very close to the kidneys, and when the kidneys are not filtering well, they tend to be congested as well. So we need to strengthen the kidneys to fix this area. And this section is where the uterus and vagina regions are located. In a male, this will be the prostate and the penis. So you want to use the male hormone balance formula for the male. Female, use the female hormone balance formula to address it. And this section right here is where the adrenal glands are located. See, it's dark, and here the kidneys was covered in white, the lymph nodes. So use the adrenal gland formula and use the kidney formula. The adrenals are weak, as I mentioned, because you have the line going around the bowels and the circles going around. Those are called nerve rings. Also indicate weak adrenals, and the kidneys are weak. You see the white spot there because of the lymphatic stagnation. You can see it's clear. So you need to use herbs to address it. Use 2 kidney formulas and an adrenal gland formula. Here is where the left foot, knee, the left foot, knee, and thigh regions are located. You can see here as well. I'll use circulation down formula to send blood flow to this area. And right here is where the groin, the abdominal wall, and the pelvis regions are located. You can see quite a bit of congestion there. Okay, you want to take steps to clean it out. Again, use circulation down formula. This section right here is where the ovaries and the testes are located. Okay, this section right here. There's quite a bit of congestion there. So I'll use the female hormone balance formula and the male balance formula, depending on if you're a male or a female. And right here is where the arm and hand regions are located. You see it's covered as well. So use circulation formula. And this section right here is where the spleen is located. The spleen is what cleans the blood, so you want it nice and strong. Okay, the spleen helps clean the lymphatic system as well. So it is part of the lymphatic system. So you want it nice and strong. Use the spleen formula to strengthen it. And beside the spleen is the diaphragm, so that also needs to be detoxed. This section right here is the chest, thorax, and rib section. Okay, it's quite a bit of congestion there as well. Okay, and here is the lower and upper lung region. This section right here is where the heart is located. You can see there's a congestion there, so use the cardiovascular formula. For the chest, thorax, and rib sections and the lungs, you want to use the respiratory tea and tincture to help address it, because you can see the white accumulation here. That's mucus accumulation in the lungs and the rib cage section. So you need to clean it up. Right is where the shoulder, neck, and the ear sections are located, all congestive lymph. Okay, I would use the respiratory tea and tincture to help break this congestion. You can see the white dots here, so the lymph nodes are stagnant there. So we clean your sinuses, as I mentioned to you before. Okay. This section here is the mastoid medulla and cerebellum regions. Okay, they are also congested as well. If you don't, the cerebellum is the main hard drive of the brain. It's what sends information from the brain to the rest of the body. And the mastoid medulla, they are located beside the ear. And if they're compromised, you're going to have dizziness, balancing problems, and vertigo potentially. So you want to address it. Here's where the libido part of the brain is located, or sex drive, and here is where the hypothalamus located. Hypothalamus controls your thyroid. When it's weak, it's going to reflect on the thyroid here. So you do have a weak thyroid, called a dark ring, and also controls hunger and thirst. Also controls sensory information from the outside world to the brain. So overall, what I see is most pressing to me is the sulfur and candida. So you want to use the anti-B formula and the paramove formula to deworm the body. You want to work on your kidneys, because this is lymphatic stagnation. And when the kidneys filter, all this will go. The eyes will turn to a lighter blue and less congestion. You want to work on the acidosis, because all this shows high acidosis in the body, inflammation in the body. So you want to address with the fruits and the herbs, and take your time and clean the whole body up. When you do so, you see all this will clear up nicely, and this will clear up. The sulfur can take quite a bit of time to go away, so don't be in a rush for that. But you see things, you feel better as you go along.